Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
This is, Oh, hey there.
Oh, hello.
This is my friend Jazz.
And this is my friend Craig.
And this doesn't matter.
This is a show where Craig and I watch a bunch of shitty movies and we define a very specific genre and we call it a microgenre. And we define that microgenre by looking at all the things that tie all the shitty movies that we watch together, and then we talk to you about it while we get drunk drinking hams. This week, we're talking about Big Softeez. Craig, I would love for you to tell me what exactly a Big Softeez film is.
It's real simple.
Okay.
You take a 80s, maybe 90s, rough, tough, buff, greased up, muscly guy.
Okay.
That you know from like movies and stuff.
Got it.
Maybe the world of wrestling even.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, so you imagine these guys, right?
Yep.
You know who these guys are. Normally they're fighting, they're punching, they're kicking, they're shooting guns, they're kicking ass, right?
For sure, yeah.
What if they were responsible for the welfare of children?
Whoa, wait a second, Craig.
Could you imagine such a thing?
I could not. I feel like a lot of things could go wrong, for one.
Yeah. What do you think the ultimate outcome is, though?
I feel like it would probably be pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah, hilarity,
Craig.
yeah. Hey, Jazz.
Hey, Craig.
Could you set me up with a trope that would help me understand this genre better?
I would be happy to fill out this genre with a little musculature. This trope is called raw power.
Do explain, Jazz.
So, you could look at these guys and go, well, they're pretty big. But you might be thinking to yourself, but are they strong?
Looks good.
Right.
Can they back it up?
Well, here's what's going to happen in these movies. They're going to give you a scene, maybe two, maybe three, where they show you just how strong these guys are.
So they're really focusing in on the mass and the muscle.
Right.
It's hot as hell.
Sexy as fuck.
These guys are strong.
And greasy as shit.
David and Peter Falcone?
Yeah, what's your name?
Well, my name is Thomas Sedgwick.
Okay, to Thomas. May all your ups and downs be in bed. Peter Falcone.
Give me back my ball, dickhead. Ah!
Craig,
Jazz.
I'm having a great time hanging out, drinking a few hams, talking about Big Softeez. But I feel like if I were to meet up with some other people and I were to tell them what the Big Softeez genre was all about, I wouldn't be able to tell them because I don't have enough tropes.
Oh, I think I can help with that scenario you're laying out there.
Please do.
Here's another trope.
Okay.
It's easy. So check this one out. How do these guys usually, in like other films and other contexts in which you've seen these tough-ass dudes, how do they solve their problems?
Guns and punching and kicking and stuff.
Yeah, well, check this out. Can't punch a kid.
Oh, you're
Can't
right.
shoot a kid. But they still present problems. They still present issues. You just can't kill them.
Right.
Or punch them. Or you can't use violence and tough guy shit when you're dealing with kids.
Right. Therein lies some conflict in and of itself.
Yeah, so how do you think it turns out when they can't use their muscly, fighting violent powers?
It's probably pretty hilarious.
Yeah, well, let's see how these guys deal with it. Freeze frame.
I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna kill him! David! Come on, walk away.
Are this all your lunches? You mean you eat other people's lunches? Stop it!
If you kill the kids, their uncle might stop payment on the check.
I'm your den mother. That means if you want to live to see tomorrow, you do exactly as I say. Do we understand each other?
Then, Mother, you frighten me.
Good.
That's it! I've had it! From now on, you're gonna act right, 'cause I ain't leaving!
Hey, Craig.
Hey, Jazz.
I would love to have another trope of the big softy genre.
Sure you would.
So I could really get in and understand this bullshit.
Yeah, let's get intellectual up on this.
Yeah, please do.
This one's called Kids Are the Worst.
Are they? I
Yeah.
thought they were sweet and
No.
adorable.
Yeah, you'd think that. Like, we all think that, apparently. Kids are great, they're cute, they're sweet, they're fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not these guys.
Oh.
These guys have lived in a world of badassery.
Are you out of your mind? I hate kids.
You put a sweet little rambunctious little kid in front of them, and they're like, this shit is the worst. Fuck this kid.
They hate it. They hate children.
these kids.
They don't want to be vulnerable or caring or nice to another human.
Yeah. Not big nurturers.
No.
These guys. Yeah.
No.
If you don't stop screwing around back there, this is what I'm gonna do with you.
These are my kids. You'd like them. They're really great.
I doubt it.
I hate kids!
Jazz.
Yes.
We're getting our heads around it.
I like it.
But there's always more to explore.
There's always more tropes.
Can you give me a trope?
I'd be happy to give you a trope. This one's called These Damn Kids.
What do you mean? Kids are great.
See, that's what you would think. But these big tough guys aren't ready for the sort of mirth and merriment and insanity that these children cause.
So these kids present a whole new set of problems, right?
Exactly.
No. Monsters!
These kids are causing havoc in a way that they're not used to. And that is with pranks on pranks on pranks.
Pranks all over the place.
Exactly. Craig, I want a trope, and I know you got them.
Yeah, I'll trope you all night long.
Bring them home.
Here's another one. Why not? We're a happy family.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means, like, even so these big softy guys have been all like rough, tough, and badass.
Yeah.
But maybe they have something they could share with you about love. Maybe they could even help bring your family together.
What? That seems crazy.
It does. So they got a lot of shortcomings. They're missing a lot of good qualities. But maybe there's something your family didn't get.
Oh.
Right? Maybe there's something they didn't understand about love. Right?
Okay.
He might just sit Pops down, teach him a little something about how to treat his kids better.
Yeah.
Right? He might talk to the kids. He might tell them, you need to connect with your family a little bit more or something like that. Right?
I like
He's going
it.
to bring that family together. Despite the fact that he's been this rough and tough, badassy dude heretofore.
Listen, Sean, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye, so could you tell the children I love them?
Why don't you tell them?
You mean right now?
Yeah, you got something more important to do?
Yes, as a matter of fact, No, I don't.
Good, but don't forget, this may be where it starts, but it ain't where it ends.
Craig,
Jazz.
let's say, hypothetically, that the viewer wanted to have a Big Softeez movie marathon. How would they go about doing that?
I think you start with the cornerstone of the microgenre, Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop?
Yeah.
Now, one would think that everything you need to know about that movie is in the title, but can you give me a quick rundown?
Well, basically everything you need to know is in the title. Something about witness protection or some shit. Anyway, he ends up having to teach a kindergarten class and nurture and teach a bunch of young kids. Arnold Schwarzenegger, of all people.
What could possibly
Yeah.
go wrong? Do you have a love for 1980s wrestling?
Hell yeah, I do.
Do you have a love for WWF?
Shit, yeah.
Do you have a love for Hulkamania?
Went wild for Hulkamania.
Oh, if you liked it when Hulkamania ran wild on you, you are definitely going to love it when Hulkamania runs wild over your children.
This sounds like a recipe for hilarity.
See, there was a movie called Mr. Nanny.
Yeah.
And in this movie, Hulk Hogan became a nanny.
He was like a security guy who like used to be a wrestler, but now he's like back to be a security guard again, and he's gonna like watch over these kids who are in some kind of danger.
And Sherman Hemsley was his
Manager? Yeah, so you could watch that one. It's okay.
I mean, all these movies are fucking
Wow,
bad.
they're bad. Hulk's really bad.
Whoa.
He is not an actor.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, all these movies are bad. Craig, I'm having a movie marathon. I've already watched Mr. Nanny.
Yeah.
I've already watched Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah.
I want more.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
got to be more of
sure.
these Big Softies movies.
Mr. Nanny wasn't enough for you. Watch it again in the 90s, except this time it's called The Pacifier.
I love it.
Yeah.
I want a modern turn on this.
So instead of Terry Hulk Hogan as your lead, this time you got updated, new cool guy, Vin fucking Diesel.
The fucking D's
Yeah,
himself.
so this muscly badass now is like an ex-military guy who, for, I don't know, I guess the kids are in danger or some shit. He's got to like look out for these kids, be their kind of bodyguard, security guard guy.
Yeah.
But really he's just taking care of these kids. He just,
Yeah.
I feel like there's probably at least one other great Big Softies movie.
Craig, if you like the Big Softies films, I would like to suggest that you double down.
Oh, like throw in more chips on this.
Yeah.
What if he had more muscle? More, well, they're not badass.
Like twice as many chips.
Yeah.
Give me twice as many chips.
Yeah.
And give me twice as many bangs.
Yeah, double or nothing.
We're talking about Twin Sitters.
Yeah, this is the most batshit crazy, ridiculous movie in the Big Softies microgenre.
Now, there was a time and a place and a world where these two dudes could become movie stars.
Yeah, you kind of had to be there. They were like bodybuilders, kind of like a Schwarzenegger or whatever.
Yo, we're the babysitters.
And that's pretty much the end of it. They weren't actors, as you could see by watching their films.
Yeah, and they're not as like charismatic as like a Schwarzenegger.
No.
Or frankly, even a fucking Vin Diesel.
No. But they are tasked with taking care of some kids, and then hilarity ensues, and yada, yada, yada. Whatever.
Yeah. Right? Am I wrong? Right? Because now we've started doing...
This week's Hams Moment brought to you by Hams.
Hams. Get hammered.
You're going to knock them all over anyway.
Nice.
You have until the end of this beer to wrap it up.
Gotcha. Ready?
Go.
Go. We watched a lot of crappy movies about muscly dudes who have to take care of kids. And even at their best, these movies suck.
I'm not done.
You can take a breath there. Okay.
We're about halfway there. Go on.
Okay. And even though there's lots of movies in the microgenre, if you've seen one, you've pretty much seen them all. And at best, they're mildly entertaining.
But ultimately, this doesn't matter.
If anything didn't matter, it was the Barbarian Twins. And we talked about it a lot leading up to this.
Good night and good luck.